you don't have an answer. You say, okay, 50-50. That's fair. And then, we hired a third guy. And he came with a good understanding of business, where this product could be used, etc. He had some customer relationships as a third co-founder. But he came, a month later. So, the two of us had already divided up the company 50-50. So we did not want to make him a full one-third partner. So we said, he's coming in a little bit late. He's not putting in any real money into it, but he's bringing a lot of customer contacts. Maybe we'll give him 15%. And the two of us will have split the remaining 85%. Then you hire your first engineer. So when you hire the engineer, you're going to give him a little bit of salary, he's not going to make an investment, but he's quitting a job from a big company. So you can't afford to pay the same salary. So you say, okay, he's a pretty important guy, otherwise you cannot build an MVP. So you say, okay, I'll give him 5%. But then you hire the second and third engineer. You cannot give 5% to everybody. You cut it down to, say, maybe 1%. So basically, as the risk of a company goes down, the equity portion that you get goes down. So when the risk is high, you get more equity. When the risk gets lower, so it's all negotiations, but there's some logic to the negotiation. Any other questions?
So what is the meaning of buying?
Okay, buy-in means agreement. So, in a startup, remember we have exposed the whole BMC to everybody. All the employees know that these are the customers we're talking about, these are going to be our partners, these are going to be our infrastructure, this is going to be the cost structure, this is going to be the revenue. So they all know about it. Because you want them to know. You want their inputs. But when you have that, guess what? Everybody's got a different opinion. One guy says that, we should only make things in the color pink. If it's selling to the women, it should be pink. And I will say, no. Some women like blue also. Some women like, some design. And you're going to have arguments. So, as the CEO, your job at some point is to say, okay, I've heard everybody, but we are going to make pink. And, the first production order is going to be pink. And you can say that, look, everybody agree that it's going to be pink that we're going to make. The device we're going to make, the phone we're going to make is going to be pink in color. And, you get everybody's buy-in. And even though it's pink, he hates the color pink, but he's going to make the best pink phone possible. So that's called buy-in. So you disagree, but you commit that you are going to make the best product that the team has agreed to make. And the CEO has said we're going to make that. So that buy-in is a very critical part of the whole thing. If he doesn't believe in pink and he says pink, but I'm going to put in a little bit of yellow in that thing. I think a combination of pink and yellow will make it better. That's not the way to do it. So buy-in means buy-in. Any other questions on this? Okay. So now what we're going to do is you're going to see a lot of different entrepreneurs over the next 16 weeks, And each entrepreneur, you need to analyze on these 14 points. What did he do different? How did he do his customer development? How did he pivot the company? And you'll find that some entrepreneurs will tell you that, I killed my company because I did not pivot. I didn't change direction quickly enough. So I killed my company. And others will say that, I succeeded because after doing 18 months of development one way, I decided that it was not succeeding. One day I brought the whole team together, told them that I'm changing direction because of this reason. I got their buy-in, and we changed direction and developed a different product. And that's why we succeed. So you're going to hear all these stories, and pivoting or changing direction is the most important thing that you do as the entrepreneur. Your job is to figure out, before you waste even more time and money, that we're going to change direction or not change. And because every time you change direction, your employees, your investors loses confidence in you. So that's what you think. But on the other hand, if you've got your logic correct and everything correct, the confidence will improve. And first-time entrepreneurs are always scared to change direction, and as a consequence, the whole company gets killed. On the other hand, you'll see from the next case study that a company with $800 million in the bank went bankrupt because the CEO decided not to pivot. And everybody had told him, the CTO, everybody said this is the wrong direction. He said, I'm not going to pivot. And killed a whole startup after raising $800 million. So that's very important. So one of the things that we're going to do first is, there's this company called Webvan. So Webvan was started in 1997 or 98 in order to provide groceries directly to your house, in the US. Instead of going and shopping, just go to your PC, click, your order goes to the grocery store, they package it up, and they deliver it to your house in 30 minutes. So Webvan came up with the idea in 1997, when the internet was just getting started, that they want to change how women and mothers buy grocery in America. Now, groceries is a multi-trillion-dollar business. And the internet, everybody was crazy after that. Amazon came out, everything came out. So everybody was going crazy. So in 1997, when these people came up with the idea of Webvan, where groceries are automatically delivered to your house, they got so much excitement in America that they could raise $800 million for their startup. Most people raise $1 million, $2 million, $10 million. In 1997, these guys raised $800 million to build the next generation grocery store, where all the grocery shopping happens on your PC, on the internet, ordering everything, it's automatically delivered to your house. Simple thing. And that Webvan, one of the co-founders was an Indian guy called Peter Raylan, and he's a very, very good friend of mine. And so Peter Raylan, and two other founders got together, came up with the idea of online grocery shopping, and started raising money. And they were very convincing people, and they could raise $800 million. A fortune. If you can imagine, raising $800 million is 40,000 crores. Before even having anything, no product, no technology, nothing, they raised 40,000 crores. And, sorry, 4,000 crores. That's also good. 4.8. Huh? 4.8. Yeah, 4,000 or 6,000. 4.8.
16.
Yeah, or 50. 5,000. Anyway, so the reason that they fail is all these reasons. So I'd like you to read in the textbook the webman case study. So have you seen the textbook? Let me just show you. If you look at the startup owners manual, click right here. So the very first chapter is the story of webman. And the whole company, many 24 hours after going, went completely bankrupt. And here it explains how webman went bankrupt after raising $800 million in 3 years. In 3 years, he spent $800 million. Just 3 years to spend it all. So the great thing is that our friend is the So the great thing is that Peter Raylan was the co-founder of the company. He's a good friend of mine, and I went ahead and asked him to come and explain really what happened. So the book has explained everything about what happened. I said, let's hear directly from the guy who, raised $800 million, and then the company went bankrupt. Let's hear directly from him. So I went ahead and asked him to come and give a talk, and this is Peter Raylan, and he's now become a guru because So Peter Raylan basically, essentially in 2001, the company went bankrupt, right? 3 years later, he's gone. He lost his job, everything. And he lost the job, lost all the money that they were expecting to make, etc. So it was over. And we asked him to tell his story. What happened after that? Was he demoralized, etc.? And he tells all of that in this video that we've done. And I think all of you should go through the video because it's very instructional. Because this guy, even though his company got shut down, basically, he still believed in entrepreneurship. So after a few weeks, he came up with another idea. This time he only raised $10 million. And 4 years later, he had a very successful exit. He sold the company to Visa or MasterCard. Had a very good exit. And then he went ahead and actually now has an incubator, where he runs the incubator and he helps first-time entrepreneurs to start companies. and he just gives them $100,000, not more than that. If you cannot come up with a good, working, successful idea, then I'm not going to support it anymore. 100,000 is his limit. And I think already one of the companies in which he invested $100,000, 2 years later got bought by a Japanese gaming company for $100 million. So he's now becoming incredibly successful. In fact, in Silicon Valley, he's now a hero, because so many entrepreneurs have been incubated by him and have become very, very successful companies. So the thing is that you can take the learnings of a big mistake, and if you improve instead of going and committing suicide or leaving yourself and not recovering, you can actually, become even more successful. He was the CTO. He was the technology guy. But the original guy who came in the idea. So he tells the whole story here, and I'd like you guys to watch it, because you're going to do an assignment based on what you hear. Read the textbook, look at the video, and then try to explain how Peter's analysis of what happened is slightly different than what the textbook says it is. Because, he was a brilliant guy from IIT Delhi. Another idea. Brilliant guy from IIT Delhi, he was CTO at Oracle and so on, so he was brilliant. And when you look at what he achieved at HP and Oracle, say, wow, what kind of intelligence is this? So he obviously did not make silly mistakes. He made big mistakes, but not silly mistakes. He had big mistakes which are very intelligent mistakes. So I want you to, first of all, study the textbook and the video to figure out how Peter's description of why the company failed is slightly different than what the textbook is. Next is even more important, which is how did Peter take the learnings from the webvan disaster to finally build a very successful entrepreneurial career. See, as an entrepreneur, you're going to find that very few entrepreneurs are successful first time, second time, third time. So most entrepreneurs, first time is a failure, second time is a failure, then they may succeed. And if you try enough times, you will succeed. And you just need one success to take care of all your failures. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship. One success solves all your problems. So figure out what the learnings are that Peter took from webvan in order to make his future entrepreneurial initiatives successful. And then I want you to prepare a business model canvas for webvan. It should not be difficult. And then figure out from everything that you hear from this video, what were the customer development, the 14 rules, which ones they followed or did not follow in webvan space. Okay. So that's basically your homework. And after you do your homework, in one of the future classes, I'll get Peter to be on the call, so that I want to check out if the Google Hangout and everything is clear. And then we set up a call with Peter in Silicon Valley so that you'll get a chance to hear directly from people. And actually, we have got on video on YouTube, his conversation with the IIT Gandhinagar class in January. So on YouTube, you can even find that on my channel, on my Raj Jaswa portal. On YouTube, you see that the question and answers that the first class asked him are also there. Basically, according to Steve Lang, these are the mistakes that web bank made. One is, I know what the customer wants. So, what rule does that violate? The very first rule gets violated because web bank said, I know people are going to buy. Why would they want to waste their time, spend 2 hours in grocery store when I can deliver it at their house automatically. In 10 minutes they finish up all their shopping. So, webman said this is automatic. Why do I have to even ask him? So I know what the customer wants. Second is that I know what features the customer wants. How would the person do the shopping on the website? How would he want the delivery? All of those things are things that webman assume that they need. And you hear from the customer, from Peter, that it became a real challenge because tomatoes was a big headache to shop and deliver. Customers were never happy with the tomatoes that they got in their grocery bag. It came down to tomatoes. Because the customer did not want, see, if they put very soft tomatoes which are ripe and ready to eat, then in the shipping they're going to get damaged. While if they put green ones and hard ones, the customer is going to say, I don't like them. It's worth going to the grocery store to get some good tomatoes. So tomatoes ended up killing my brand. It's amazing how tomatoes can kill a company which has raised almost 5,000 crore rupees. Only tomatoes. So, but you're going to hear it directly from focus on launch date. So these guys were so committed that in 2 years or 3 years, 18 months, they're going to launch online grocery shopping all over America. So they built factories everywhere for tens and tens of millions of dollars. They bought the land, they bought the equipment, they bought deliveries from all the suppliers. Before they had validated that this thing was going to work. So that's where all the money went. The $800 million did not go into anybody's pocket. Here it would go into somebody's pocket. But then it went into bad mistakes. Somebody made a was making bad mistakes. So they focused on the launch date rather than ensure that this thing was going to work before they built the next factory, third factory. They built all the factories at one shot. So they wanted to take over the market. And emphasis on execution instead of, so what is that? What error is that? Focus on execution instead of hypothesis, testing, learning, iteration. Huh? Yeah, that is the validation portion. That is the combining agile development of MVP with customer discovery. Next one is emphasis on job title versus getting. So when this guy had $800 million, they hired the vice president from Federal Express hired VP from some other company, VP of this. All of these guys wanted to build this world-class online grocery shop. So they hired thousands of people in their respective departments. So all they were interested in is being the best sales force, best marketing team, the best manufacturing team, without the basic idea of being that. Job title. Sales and marketing execute to a plan. So rather than the entrepreneurs who had the vision, figuring out it was professional people that they hired, marketing people and other people who are accustomed to writing a business plan or writing a product marketing spec. They're the ones who did all the decisions about how things are going to happen. Presumption of success leads to premature skill. What do you think that was?
When they started building multiple factories.
Exactly. They started building factories, they're buying the land, buying the goods. They're going to get so many cartons of milk, potatoes, eggs, fruit, toothpaste. So they just started buying everything before they had customers for the whole thing, for buying. And management by crisis leads to dead spiral. Can somebody explain that? What do you think it is?
Is it that taking your worst case scenario in mind and controlling the company by that way?
No, basically what it means is that, one department says, hey, the customers have this problem. So everybody stop what you're doing and you try to solve that problem. And then the rest of the whole plan does not get executed. And somebody else says, I've got this problem. So everybody goes in, the CEO says, you must solve this problem. And so management by crisis. So there's a crisis one after the other. It's like, say, India, Pakistan are having a war. And suddenly, some Pakistani planes come and bomb one city in Rajasthan. Oh, Pakistani planes are attacking Rajasthan. So you take the entire army and everything and you send it there. Then they have some, Kargil problem. So you take everybody and try to go from there. Before you do it, you're just chasing, and those guys are just moving from place to place. And your whole army really gets. And the same thing happens in a company. Oh, this customer's having a problem, let's solve this problem. Then this customer, and then this product is not working right. So basically, it's like when you just keep reacting to this crisis, that is one way that a company can happen.
So how can some of the issues can be handled? So something like this happens that crisis by crisis, and how CEO should act on this situation?
Very, very good question, because that's what you're going to face every day. Every day there are more problems than you can solve in one day. Every day. Every day as an entrepreneur of a startup, you have a problem in sales, problem in marketing, problem in customer, problem in pricing, problems in quality, problems in engineering. You have problems in everything, every day. And it's learning how to prioritize, how to get the company to basically come up with a plan, get them to keep executing on that till you come to a critical point, and then you can change pivot. So if you pivot every day, the company's going to go crazy. Engineers, take some time to set up their equipment, set up their models, set up their everything before they can design it. Manufacturing people have the same problem. They've got to set up the factory, they've got to tell suppliers to deliver the goods, they've got to put them in inventory, they've got to manufacture them, then they've got to package it, they've got to ship it. So if you keep changing the direction of the company, today we want 200 pink cases, tomorrow we want yellow cases, then we want green. And if you keep changing direction, manufacturing will go crazy. So management by crisis basically ends up